Hello, lovelies. So I have to say, frozen yogurt is one of my all-time favorite healthy snacks, which is why today I am so excited to be teaming up with Siggi's to bring you 3 delicious ways you can make it at home, and you won't believe how easy they are. Now, if you're not familiar with Siggi's Icelandic skyr yogurt, there is so much to love. First of all, it's made with 100% natural ingredients, real fruit, and very little sugar, so you can feel good about eating it. It's also naturally high in protein, which leaves you feeling fuller longer. And finally, it doesn't have any preservatives, thickeners, or artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, so you know what you're eating in each and every bite. Now, a few months ago, I helped Siggi's launch the My Siggi's Challenge, where some of Canada's freshest recipe creators competed to create the most delicious original recipe using Siggi's skyr yogurt. And I got to judge all of the tasty entries. Now, I have to say, the competition was fierce and the ideas were absolutely scrumptious. But in the end, the winner was this absolutely amazing, easy raspberry frozen yogurt, courtesy of Crystal from Dine and Fash. And she happens to be joining me today. Hi, Crystal. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Congratulations on being named the winner of the My Siggi's Challenge. Now, you have to tell me about this winning recipe. I am so excited.
And I'm so super excited to share it with you because it literally is the easiest frozen yogurt recipe you'll ever try. And it's only 3 ingredients.
Oh, what is not to love about that? It sounds
Exactly.
incredible. What was your inspiration for this recipe?
Well, truthfully, I am an ice cream fiend. So when Siggi's approached me and asked me to create a recipe using their Icelandic skyr, I immediately thought frozen yogurt. Also, because around the time it was, during lockdown, we weren't eating so healthily at home. So I kind of wanted to have a nice option for a frozen dessert that was a little healthier while maintaining the same taste.
Well, it sounds incredible and super
Thank
easy. Now, you opted for raspberries here.
Yes.
Tell me why raspberries?
Truthfully, because of my husband. So he loves raspberries. They're his favorite fruit. So I told him that I was going to be doing this partnership and that I wanted to do a frozen yogurt. And he told me, you have to make it with raspberries. So of course I obliged. And also raspberries were in season at the time. We had gone raspberry picking, and it was just a really nice way to be able to utilize them because we got a whole bunch and I froze them right away so that they could keep.
I actually have a bunch of frozen fruit in my freezer from picking this year as well. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to know I have a new way to put them to use.
Definitely. And the beauty of this recipe is you don't just have to use raspberries. So if you wanted to, you could switch up the fruit. You could do blueberries in this recipe. You could do strawberries in this recipe. If you wanted to do a mix of fruit, you could do that as well. The only thing I would just recommend is keeping the measurements the same. So keep it at 4 cups, and to ensure that your fruit is frozen as opposed to doing the fresh directly into the blender.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Crystal. It was so
Thank
nice
you.
catching up with you and hearing all about this recipe. I am very excited to give it a try for myself right now, and I will let you know how it goes.
Please do. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Crystal, and congratulations again.
Thanks so much. Bye, Sara Lynn.
All right, guys, I am so excited to finally be giving this recipe a try for myself. Now, for this recipe, I am actually going to be using my food processor just because my blender is a little bit smaller. Now, you have the option to either use a food processor here or a high-powered blender. Both will definitely work and get this nice and smooth. So, to get started, I am going to get my fruit in. Like Crystal said, raspberries were her husband's choice, so that's what we're going to be using right now. And I have got 4 cups of frozen raspberries. Now, you can either buy your raspberries frozen, or if you've done any berry picking this season, maybe you have some frozen raspberries in your freezer that you're not sure what to do with. Once we've got our raspberries in our food processor, we can go ahead and add our Siggi skyr yogurt. Now, for this recipe, I am using the plain version, and I love doing that because it allows us to control the sweetness. You could definitely use the vanilla version here, or even their strawberry or black cherry would be really delicious mixed up with these raspberries, but we're keeping things super classic here, and like I said, this is going to allow us to control the amount of sweetness in our frozen yogurt. The final ingredient in this amazing 3-ingredient frozen yogurt is just going to be some honey. You can add a little honey or a lot of honey. It's really up to you how sweet you want this to be. Then it's just a matter of popping a lid on your food processor or blender and letting it do all the work for you. We'll just stop and give this a nice scrape down with our spatula. The goal here is to get this completely combined. So you wanna make sure you're stirring it every, say, 30 seconds or so. The one advantage to using your blender for this recipe is that it's got that great tamper tool that you can sort of press everything down, but this will definitely do the trick. Oh my gosh, guys, are you ready for this? 3-ingredient, 5-minute frozen yogurt. And look at the incredible texture you get. It's frosty, delicious, super flavorful, so good. So as I mentioned, guys, I was so inspired by Crystal's awesome idea that I decided to do a few of my own tasty takes on her recipe. And I have to say, this strawberry lemonade frozen yogurt will totally change your life. It is the perfect balance of sweet and tart and tangy, so delicious. And again, just like Crystal's original recipe, so easy to make. So I'm going to be using my food processor again. And I have got some sliced strawberries here that are frozen. I'm gonna get those right into my blender. Super important to use nice frozen fruit here because that's what's gonna give us that amazing texture that we're looking for. Next to that, I am going to be adding one of Siggi's newest flavors. This is their lemon flavor, and it's got a really beautiful, subtle lemon flavor, which I really enjoy, but it's protein packed just like all of their other flavors. And I'm going to be getting 2 cups of it right into my food processor. Now, of course, you could use vanilla here or plain if you wanted to, but I'm just telling you, the lemon flavor just takes this to a whole other level. And it's still, even though it's a little tangy and tart, it's still really creamy and delicious, which I love. And then we are going to add even more great lemon flavor here, and I'm going to do that with just the zest and the juice of about half a lemon. You don't wanna overdo it because you don't want it to be overpowering. You wanna be able to taste those strawberries as well. But you do wanna get some of that great lemon flavor. That's how we're going to achieve that sort of lemonade essence. We'll get a little zest in here, and then we'll hit this with just a squeeze of lemon juice. Perfect. Finally, for some sweetness in this recipe, I am once again opting for some honey. It really is the perfect balance with those strawberries and that lemon. At this point, I'll just pop the lid on my food processor and let it do the work for me. Once again, I'm just going to scrape down the sides sort of halfway through blending to make sure it gets really well incorporated. And you can see the texture here is absolutely incredible. You can enjoy this yumminess just as it is, or go ahead and freeze it for a couple hours to get it a little more solid. It is totally up to you. Let's be honest, it's really just about whether or not you have the patience to wait that long. Finally, guys, if you were looking for something really sort of decadent and dessert-like, look no further than this salted caramel frozen yogurt. Oh yes, friends, it is just as delicious as it sounds. Now for the base of this frozen yogurt, I'm actually going to be using some frozen sliced banana. So I just peeled my bananas, sliced them, and then popped them into the freezer on some baking sheets until they were completely solid. I'm just going to get those into my food processor. Next to that, I am going to be adding my Siggi's skyr yogurt. This time I am using their vanilla flavor, which I have to say is one of my personal favorites. It's a total classic, but it works so well in this recipe. Now, if you wanted to switch the flavor profile up here just a little bit, you definitely could do that by using Siggi's brand new coffee flavored skyr yogurt. That would make this taste sort of like a caramel macchiato or a caramel latte. Really, really tasty idea. But here we're going to go with the classic vanilla flavor. And to that, I am going to be adding some caramel sauce. This can usually be found in the same aisle of your supermarket where you find the sundae toppings. And I'm also going to be adding a good sprinkle of sea salt. So I love the balance of that super sweet caramel sauce with that nice salty bite. Putting the two together is really just a flavor match made in heaven. Now at this point, guys, just our 4 ingredients are necessary. We are going to pop the lid on our food processor and let this whirl away. A couple scrapes with our spatula to get it really well incorporated. And once again, you have got super delicious frozen yogurt in absolutely no time. If you want to take this recipe right over the top, as I often do, I suggest serving it up with another little drizzle of caramel and maybe some crushed pecans for good measure. And honestly, guys, you have a dessert that you are absolutely going to devour. I hope you guys love all of these delicious recipes as much as I do and that you'll give them a try for yourselves. If you do, don't forget to share a pic and tag Siggi's Canada and the Domestic Geek one because you know how much I love seeing your kitchen creations. Or even better, get creative and make your own My Siggi's Challenge recipe. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you so much as always for watching. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.